high.
Too high.
Too high.
Yeah.
So there's this map that shows New Yorkers where they're moving and what's the highest point in New York City. Pero mira, also an animal story of the week. A Chihuahua, save a man. Ay, a Chihuahua.
Ay, 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 ay.
Taco Bell. And mira, and wildfire over parking. Mira, ay, perro. Mira, peleando over parking. Come on back, get a snack. Bring us a snack too. We hungry, right, Franz Papito?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Ay, come on back.
I'm there.
Aquí en el Latino Rudio.
Yo, the Chihuahua singer, man, that was a good story. Yeah. Well, so welcome, guys, to El Latino Ruido, Latin noise, baby. This is your girl, Evie.
Yo soy Bronx Papito.
Ay, mira. Somos el ruido.
I love that
I
intro.
know. That intro, that's the best intro ever,
listen, it
right?
gets me like...
We love you, Javier, but we like this song, too.
Yeah.
We like this song. So how are you, Bronx Papito? How you doing?
Awesome. I feel good. Yo, listen, first of all, I bought some weights.
Ay.
So, I'm trying to get healthy and do my thing.
What?
That's right.
He's working out?
You know what I'm saying? So, they came in on Monday. So, for the past 2 days, I've been working out.
Ay.
Look, check out those guns. Look at those.
Pero espérate. Wait. You only work 2 days.
That's right. But look at the training.
How can they be that big? Look. What is that?
You see that?
What is that?
See that pepita right there?
Exactly, la papita.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, and another news, I didn't buy no weights. I just, I had a cocktail this weekend.
Oh, yeah, I had a great cocktail. So,
yes.
Listen, we actually went to see Superman.
Superman.
Oh, man.
It was good.
It was good.
Okay.
First of all, it was good for us because we saw it on 4DX.
Yes.
You know
so
what I'm
that the seats, those are the 4Ds that the seats move. So we were all over the place like this. And then we tried to drink, and the popcorn was like this all over. It was a hot mess, but it was a good mess.
And then it was spraying water at us.
Yes, and
I thought somebody was spitting at
every
me.
time he would like fly up, you hear you feel the air.
Yeah, right behind you. And then
So
there was a part in the movie where he was just like doing this super thing, and I just took my arm off.
Yeah, and we felt like we were flying, like flying
awesome,
there.
Man.
It was so good. It was awesome. It was a good
Hi,
experience.
Chrissy, welcome in. Edie, welcome in.
Hi, everybody.
So we went to the movies. We watched Superman, and then they had their own signature drinks. Edie
They had a bar there.
Crypto, whatever.
They had a bar there.
Yeah, they have a bar there. So she had crypto. Whatever. It was
tonight drink. It was green.
And it was green. And I had the flying high Superman blue. So it was awesome.
It was really good.
They both were great.
They had a third one. It was a red eye fusion.
But spicy something.
But it was a spicy margarita.
Oh, it was It was Heat Vision.
Oh,
That's what it was called. Heat Vision.
Yeah. It was good.
So,
I had a good time.
I had a good time. It was a good movie. I enjoyed Superman. I enjoyed the dog. I enjoyed the new people they introduced. And Lex Luthor was great.
I think, whoever that actor that he played Animal, I think, in X-Men. I think it was Beast. I'm sorry, Beast. I'm sorry, Animal. Look at me.
He played Beast in X-Men.
I mean, he was awesome. So, this is your, review of the movie. I thought it was great.
It was great. If I were you guys,
interesting story.
It's a really good story. If I were you guys, go watch it and watch it on 4DX. It was really good.
And I like it because Lois Lane wasn't played by like oh my God.
Yes, Lois Lane was not a
he wasn't she
a
was
pendeja.
Yes, she was. Mira, we're not supposed to say that.
Who says that?
Yes, you did say that. But no, she was very like into like what's going on in the world, and I loved it. I love her character. But I gotta say, I love Crypto. That was the best part when the ball came.
Crypto was amazing.
I love him. I'm a Crypto person. I'm giving him
Two thumbs
two
up.
thumbs up.
Crypto was dope. He was funny. He was hilarious.
Yep.
He was one of the best parts of the movie. So go watch Superman. I'm
And
telling
if you want to bring us
wouldn't-
along,
you know,
hi Shirley.
you wouldn't feel sad about it. You're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. We enjoyed it immensely. Pero mira, talking about good things happening, guys, there's a lot of things happening here in LDM Network and in part of Latino Ruido. Mira,
Yes.
listen, guys, karaoke, sing the night away with us. Coming up
Yes.
July 26th, guys.
26 from 7 to 12.
Ay,
Yes.
so vengan, let's listen. Let's start singing. Let's go, let's touch our Whitney Houston. So then let's just challenge our Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson. So come on down, July 26th, 7 to 12. It's a free event.
Yes.
So listen.
Come and
on
hang
by.
out, man.
We'll have food,
Straight up,
if you
man.
just
Show your
buy it.
Mariah
'Cause you gotta buy
Carey
the food.
skills.
And also, we're going to be, soon, right after, on August 16th, it's going to be the LDMradio.com 7th. Nothing but women power.
Women power.
Yes. From 12 to 4. You're going to see all you go, girl.
Okay.
That's right. So please, it's a free event as well.
Welcome in, Lou.
Let's support each other. Let's support a great event in the community. And come on by. The flyers are already posted on the LDMnetwork.com. You can see it also on the Latino Ruido and LDM Radio. So,
Straight up.
guys.
And if you have Roku TV, download the LDM Network app.
Yeah, why not?
You know,
and
don't
share
be-
and
yo,
share
share it.
Can you share?
Share the lives right
Yeah,
now.
sharing is caring.
You know?
And besides, we have the Domino event coming up later. Then after that is going to be the Summer Bash and Halloween. Ooh, spooky.
So yeah, we got a lot of special events happening and coming.
There's so many
I'm talking about, guys, it's gonna be wonderful. Come and visit, come and hang out with us. And not only that, you get to meet all the cast members of
all of
the
us.
LDM network.
Oh, we cast? Are we
You
a
know,
cast?
so you can meet us.
Espérate, am I an actress? Am I?
know.
Am I? No?
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, you can meet us. We can hang out, take pictures, have a great time. Why not?
Welcome, Cheryl. Welcome in. Yep.
Hi, why not? So there's a lot of things happening. Please, stay tuned with the page.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Follow us, share, love the page so you can be updated with all the events that are coming up. So they're very fun, family friendly, fun. Yeah.
New Rock, my brother and sister in the building. Yes, we are. How you doing? What's going on? Welcome, my brother. Thank you.
Listen, follow each other. Follow each other. There's a lot of things, a lot of events happening.
About everybody.
Listen, we gotta support each other.
Welcome, Cheryl Costello.
Hi, Cheryl.
Costello.
No? Wait. Okay, you can hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
Testing.
Testes.
Test.
Check,
no.
mic, check.
Check
mic,
mic.
check.
Check mic.
Check mic, mic.
Can you hear
check.
us now? Okay,
Mic
awesome.
check. You hear
So
me?
yeah, guys. So
Can you
listen,
hear
just follow the page. There's a lot of events. Follow each other. We always posting things on our stories and
We're
stuff.
gonna
There's
need
a lot of
Gigi.
events.
We're gonna need Gigi when they can't hear us.
Yeah, so she could sign language for us. Yes. So we could be like this, like that free.
You know, Gigi, we're gonna need you, Gigi.
Gigi, we're
one
gonna
day,
need you
yo.
so you could,
We're gonna
you know.
put you right here in the corner, right here, so you could be like,
You know, that's the sign of fun.
you know.
So that. But yeah, guys, so just follow. There's a lot of events happening. Please follow each other and follow the pages. Follow each
follow each other, follow the pages, follow
and
each
look
story,
at the stories. Yes.
and check out the LDM Network app. Download the LDM Network app on Facebook. You can follow all our stories on LDM Network app, and not just El Latino Rudio.
Yeah, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
They always,
you can follow Puerto Rican. You can follow all the other shows
you can
that
follow
us.
Charles.
You can follow Charles Paloma, the LDM show.
Yeah,
as
he's
well.
an award-winning actor.
And
right.
Author. Author.
You know why? Because Papito before,
Because
right?
Ruben Santana, a
Yes.
king.
Listen, you know what it is that Bronze Papito said that we were a cast. So I'm
Yes.
thinking we all actors now. You know what I mean?
know-
So, but he's an award-winning author.
Well,
okay,
I could be an actor if I want.
I could be an actor. Yes. No more wire hanger. No, sorry. Look,
No one wins to the east, and no one to the west.
what the hell was that? And with that being said, listen, guys, if you want us to host your event, hire us.
Yes,
We'll be
hire
your
us.
hype people.
We be your hype people.
You want to throw yourself a divorce party?
We be right there.
We'll be right
Just
there.
call us.
He's not the father party. We're
Call
right there.
us.
I got
Yeah.
7 wives. We there. You know that. Oh, I'm there.
We there. You got 7 wives.
So let us know, and we'll come over.
The table and the mics. Like we sit there and talk about it. Be like,
Yeah.
yo, look at that. She
No,
don't
that
even
man.
know, but
Yes.
he's cheating on her.
Yes, he is.
We could roast. We could do whatever it takes on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just rent us
Yeah, just
You
rent
know,
us. You know, just
for-
come and pick us up.
for $5.75 plus tax.
Tax, shipping and handling.
Shipping and handling.
Well, guys, listen. In other news, mira, there's a lot of things were happening this
Yes,
past week. Oh my
yes.
God, Dios mío. You know, pero mira, you ay Dios mío. I don't mean to laugh. Pero did you guys mira,
We have to.
But wait, if you act now.
If you act now,
You won't, you know, shipping and handling is free.
yo, straight up.
Yes, it's so
If you
true.
act now, shipping and handling is free.
So hire us right now. You know, so call in.
Listen,
Yeah, order
you
us.
want us
Order
on
us.
your team.
We'll be rapping bubble wrap. So you can pop us.
I actually got a photo of me inside a Megan box.
Oh yeah, me too. Like this. I don't know.
I'm
But
over here
anyway.
with a cell phone.
Mira, talking about Megan, let me tell you. Mira, you know, have you seen the viral video that went on about that small child that climbed into that claw machine?
Oh my God.
But okay,
man.
what's going on with these kids nowadays? And first of all, like, why they weren't attended?
Well,
Why the parents weren't there?
Well, listen. First of all, that is funny, but you got to understand those claw machines are now the box is set up for any child to go in there.
Yeah.
I remember I took my son and put him in there. He got a lot of stuffings, a lot of peluches out. You know what I'm saying? But at least I was there with him, and I actually threw him in there.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm saying?
God.
Like, because you could open up the trap
Bros
door.
Papito, how dare you?
Well, he was small enough he could fit in the trap door.
Oh my
And he
God.
He climbs up and he throws down all the peluches so we can get the
Parenting
peluches.
advice in the Latino
Hey,
radio.
listen, emotional damage.
Emotional damage. That's right.
This is how you beat the system. All right.
Beat the system.
You know? But if your kid went in there and you wasn't paying attention and it was a claw machine, definitely he wasn't gonna come out, man.
Listen, what? No, because it was an entrometido. He wanted to get in there. Hi, Magda.
Magda,
He wanted to go in there to grab one of the stuffed animals, whatever.
I could imagine him sitting in there
Like this, like trying to get
people
one
trying to
day.
get him. Let me get the kid.
And they can't because his head is too big.
You're like, yo, he look realistic. Let me get the kid. And they put in the claw on the kid. He's like, suéltame. Suéltame, cabrón.
Yeah, but thank God, he didn't suffer any hurt. He wasn't hurt during the
course
filming
not,
of
man,
that
yo.
claw machine thing. But anyway, but he's good. You know, they called the rescuers, you know, police, whatever, and they came and took him out. They had to disassemble the machine.
Disassemble the machine.
Disassemble the
But I don't
machine.
think they had to do that. They got a key that actually opens the door.
No, they said that they have to pull it apart, take him out. The machine wasn't damaged or anything like that. So the police didn't press
That's
charges
crazy.
towards the kid and the mom, and they gave him a little stuffed animal. I bet you it was one of those little raggedy ones that they like.
The one they didn't like,
Beat it.
right? That nobody's gonna
Leave me
get it.
alone. Get off my lawn. You know what I mean?
Beat it, kid. You bother
Kid,
me.
kid. Pero yo no sé, like there was so many like stories with kids. I don't know what's going on with los nenes. Los nenes
listen,
están-
man. Yo, listen.
I don't know. They're not listening.
They wild and free.
There's something wrong, you know? Did he at least get the toy he wanted? We don't even know.
Lorette,
We don't even know.
We don't even know. They just
didn't
gave
even
him.
know.
They probably gave him a toy.
They gave him whatever the little rinky dinky toy that is in the edge of the bottom that is like this is missing an eye. You know, that's the toy they gave
The
him.
one that's been there for 5 years
and nobody gets
and
it.
nobody got it.
I hate those claw machines. I really don't like them, let me tell you. But anyway, it's funny because there's so many things happening with kids. Kids they don't listen. The behavior is out of control. These little kids, they born knowing
Yo, they
things.
extra
They
right
don't
now,
listen.
man,
They just
yo.
don't listen.
Yo, one time I saw this little kid, he slapped his own parent.
I know. I saw
I'm
that on
like, yo, what the
TV.
heck,
I think I
yo?
saw a video on that.
Man,
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man.
You know, we
And
should
then-
all put them in
and then
that same
parents
claw
can't do
machine.
nothing, yo.
Yeah, because then we go to jail.
Now, us
you know?
boricuas, you know, we got those
No está la chancleta.
chancletas.
No está. No, voy a tirar la chancleta.
Chancleta,
Tú
yo.
pones dos bofetas.
No judge could say the chancleta was
Yes.
worth it. No judge.
My God.
Use a chancleta, everybody.
Yes.
It works. 100%.
But then, but then you know, like with the way that the world is and the laws and stuff that have changed for us back when, you know, now I came across this article about it's like it's called the bucket list family. Is a creator family influencer per se, but you know the dad throw his 7-year-old off the cliff to teach him a lesson. He was like, yo, you think you're tough? You think you're tough? I'm going to throw you off the cliff. So
See, that's how you do it. I respect that, man, yo. You get 2 thumbs up.
Oh, my God. But you remember that back in the days? Like, they would say, oh, you know, you want to learn how to swim? I'm going to throw you down in the pool.
You know,
See, now swim yourself out.
That's how everybody learn how to swim. You
Remember that?
But that's how it is. You know, how you think birds learn how to fly? The parents used to go with their beak and just throw them off the nest.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's so true.
And they learn how to fly.
When I learned how to ride a bike, they just threw me down the little hill
And that's
with
it.
the bike, and I mean, I crashed, but
I got
you know,
7 stitches, but still,
Listen,
I know how to ride a bike now.
my nose is
no
crooked
hands.
a little bit, but it's okay. Listen,
You
it's
know?
okay. We're still here.
Listen,
You know,
that's
we're
good
still here.
parenting to me, yo.
That's parenting to
That's
you.
parenting to me, yo.
But what you guys think? Comment below about the way
Yes, guys, tell us how
parenting
you
is
think.
compared to the way it was back in the days. Then compared to now with all the restrictions, you can't talk to them like this, you can't talk to them like that. Ay, Dios mío, yo no puedo. I can.
Look, Magda says, my dad threw me in the McCurran pool.
16 feet. Ay,
16
Dios
feet.
mío.
But Magda, I bet you could swim now.
She could swim. She's a, oh my God.
I bet you're aquatic.
All parents should call the cops on the kids. Parents should call the cops on the kids.
Yo.
I mean, because they crazy. This kid
Crazy,
does
man.
something
Yo, they
else.
wildin', yo.
This
But yo,
kid
listen,
does something else.
Listen, if I was thrown in a 16-foot pool, believe you me, I'll be swimming like Aquaman. Cause yo, if
Like
you're
the
going
little
down, there's
like
only
little
a way
doggies
to
like
come
this.
back up, yo.
Ay, Dios mío.
You gotta hit the floor one day.
Yeah, like, you know, sometimes, remembering my growing up in Puerto Rico, we used to do a lot of things, outdoor things. And we used to like, whatever, we're going to go, oh, I bet you, why don't you put this in your mouth or put this or try to, I bet you, I dare you to do this. And these are the things how we learn.
Yeah, we learn how to do things.
Now.
We even had the rope that swing off the tree into the lake. And just jump in. So we did things, more adventurous.
I know.
These kids are not adventurous. They rather stay
not.
indoors.
I think that we have, the times have changed, and I think we are over protective over our kids. Can I say that?
Yeah, I think the children now are overprotective.
Oh my God, Charles says my child calls the cops on me the day he will be out since he think he's an adult. Hey, it's so listen, that's how we you want to call? Okay, now you think
want to call the cops?
All right, pack up your stuff. Beat it, kid.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Scram.
Get out. You could make it on your own.
Skedazzle.
But it's just funny how times have changed, and now it's just I mean I see kids divorcing their parents. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
They divorce their parents. That is outrageous. That's mind-boggling.
They're trying to get emancipated. They get emancipated nowadays because they think they're old enough to do whatever they want.
I don't want to be
at the end of the day, for what? You didn't have no guidance anyway.
Exactly, no discipline.
There's no discipline.
There's no discipline. I think they allowed them to get away with a lot of things.
We had discipline when we was younger.
Yeah.
Don't do this, don't do that, and learn how to do this and learn how to do that. So, when we was growing up, we was being watched and careful, and plus we was always outside with the parents anyway. It's not like now that the parents could be out or whatever and the kids stay home. You know what I'm saying? It's just two different generations.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, and it's sad that you hear all these stories that are happening, and then at the same time you hear, oh, look at Shirley says, my daughter acted grown, so I put her outside the front door, told her she's on her own, and she cried and said sorry. Exactly.
Yeah,
I think that we gotta teach them and be a little tough with them. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you have to pack a suitcase and say, here, you want to be big? Go. Do it on yourself. You got no money, you got no job, and you don't know everything. So go ahead. Find your own apartment.
Vete, lárgate.
And then lock the door.
And that's it.
And just let her in when the cops come.
I know. And they're going to be like, I'm sorry. I know. I know. I see kids. Yeah, they be very disrespectful to their parents, talking to them very nasty and stuff like that. Really nasty.
I see them. They disrespectful.
Mira, when I was little, my grandfather, perdóname.
Man.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, papi. Yeah. Mira, my grandfather, one time I gave him attitude. Tú sabes que él me puso pique. He put pique in my mouth. Pique in my mouth. And I was like, oh my God. My mouth was burning, pero it taught me a lesson that I was never going to talk to my grandfather the way that I did that day. I was really nasty because I was.
One time, grandma, I swear to God, I said, Sarama bitch.
Ay, Dios mío.
I said, Sarama bitch, just like grandma did, right? And she went and got the jabón and just.
Oh my God. What?
Like that, but she wet it first.
Oh my God!
So I could get the full flavor.
Because when it's dry, it's not. It's not fun.
No, it's not. Because it's not fun when it's not dry when you stick it in. You gotta have it moist. No, but straight up, she put it in there, and then listen, when I was young, I wasn't cursing like that.
And it's the worst taste ever.
It's terrible. It stays there, like the taste of soap stays there, like.
Volume? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Edie, turn up the volume on the phone.
Yes. Edie's raised the volume up on the phone.
I know, it's concerning.
But straight up, once you put that thing in your mouth, that soap, it will stay there. The taste will, even if you wash it out, and you taste it. Still, at least with hot sauce, you get the little pique, but at least it goes away, and then now you're in the mood for barbecue hot wings. You know what I'm saying?
Know. ¿Qué es eso? I know, yo no puedo. Pero and then in sad news, there's adults that they forget their kids in the car. and it's like 87 degrees, and it's like inside of the car 114 degrees, and it's like you think is it connected? Is it because the way the kids are growing up and the morals that they're learning, that they're not doing the correct things once they have kids on their own?
God, I agree with you.
Pero Mina, you heard that story about the kids getting stuck in the car? They were left behind in the car
for like 45 minutes, right?
Yes, and thank God for a bystander that called the cops. Either they were able to break the windows and take and the kids were screaming and yelling because they were so hot, Yes, and dogs as well, yes.
Listen, first of all, look at this. You got the kids who thinking they're adults and the parents who are acting like children. Or not even parents. You don't even know the adult to these person who left the kids inside the car. You know what I'm saying? It was like 117 degrees, 45 minutes, windows up, and you leaving the kids there? Yeah, bruto. You know what? Whoever got adult with, I got a finger for you, yo. You want to know how my finger is? It's this one. All right? Because for the simple fact.
That's right.
For the simple fact.
Right there.
Because, listen, you got to understand this. Even dogs, everybody knows that you're supposed to leave the window open for the dogs. Why not your children? And in fact,
first of all, why
you let the kids unattended in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
In the first place, take them with you. You know what I'm saying? They need air. They need to run around. If you don't let them run around, they're never going to get tired. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want some break from them, the only way is to let them run, and then they will get tired.
Absolutely.
But now, you, Mr. Adult, or Mrs. Adult, I'm glad that when you got back, to the car,
they arrested him.
They arrested you.
And they brought charges against this person.
I'm glad.
He did pay bail, but he has to go back. He has a court date. And who knows, depending on what the results on the court date, who knows what could happen. But, I mean, so it's like a repercussion of the teachings, how you raise and stuff like that. And it's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you, Magda. I wouldn't wait for the cops neither. I would have broke the glass to that car and let that person freaking pay for a new window while he was locked up and let the cops deal with that situation, because it was dumb move. Like, I swear to God.
They should have left a neverita full of juices and I don't know, like pouches.
You get the donkey of the week.
Yes.
I have to chime in real quick. When I was teaching women's self-defense, one of the things I tell people in the summer, when you get in your car, you put your purse or your wallet in the back seat or a phone in the back seat, because you never will forget that. So you automatically got to go to the back seat.
Right.
Then you remember a child, because there are certain people that even forget that they put the grocery on the top of the car.
I know.
So your brain does go a little. Now, I feel bad when it's a little baby. I don't feel bad when it's a 4 or 5 year old, because you know how to open that window. We never had that problem in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
No,
and we had the roll down window.
I know. Remember, you used to roll down the window like this?
So teach your kids how to press the button and open the doors.
Or open the door or honk the horn.
You're like 6 years old and you're talking about, I can't open the window. Hell no. That's the new generation now. We'd be like, listen, I'm going to get a chancletazo, but I'm coming out this car. I don't care.
Right?
Might as well, yo, because I'm not going to catch heat stroke. It's 117 degrees.
I'm out.
Yes, but put something in the back seat so you can remember. Or if you don't want to put nothing in the back seat, I tell people to put something on the window. So when they open the door, they're going to see that. Like, baby behind chair. Something where it reminds you.
Right.
You always,
because it happens. Adults forget things.
Yeah, we do.
And it's true. You're always going to forget. I see people put their coffee and their phone and even the car keys on top of there.
Even the baby in the car seat.
But with that said,
the car seat.
With that said, the parents that be putting their kids in the back seat and saying, stay here, I'm going to go to the supermarket real quick, you need to go to jail.
Yeah, you do. You do need to go to jail, because, listen, there's never a time that I've ever left my kids in the car, even for 5 seconds. I left my car double park. I don't care.
But you
saying? I could pay that ticket.
You always take
but I will take my kid with me. You know what I'm saying? Not even for 5 seconds, because Yo, I remember I saw on the news not a while back, and the person left, and then the car got carjacked and left with the kid.
I know. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, that was not too long ago.
Yeah.
And like, what kind of brain are you on? Like, listen, there's not enough weed in the world to make you act that dumb.
Yeah, Magda said, just don't leave your baby in the damn car. Oh, look at that. My daughter will be 8 next month. Looking, yes, happy birthday, little Shirley. Yeah, so
Yes.
it's dangerous.
It's
like
dangerous,
Shirley
yo.
says.
Like it's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I see people take care of dogs better than humans take care of children.
They sure do.
It's true. They walk around with the water canteen inside their carriage. And everything, they got strollers. They treat dogs better than children.
Oh, my
What's
dog
wrong
is
with you?
tired. Let me just put him in the carriage so I could just push him around. Like
How you have more humanity for a pet than you have for children?
for children, yeah.
That's crazy, yo. Straight up thumbs down.
Yes.
2 of them.
2 of them. And no, 4 of them because I got my toes in my toes down there. Yeah. Yeah, my toes.
You got your toes
the
and your
toes down
toes.
there, you know. They
Well,
down.
yo,
They
come on,
going
man.
down.
That's it's straight up disrespectful.
No, it is. And it's sad because it's like a domino effect. You know, you born, you have children of your own. You're trying to teach them the better way, teach them morals, and then they get older, and then you expect your children to take care of you.
Yeah, you expect the kids to take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's a circle. You know what I'm saying?
it
Everything
is.
comes
It
in a
is.
circle. You know what I'm saying? Because you know your parents took care of you as they got older, and then as they get older, you take care of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? That brings me to my next subject.
Right.
You know, elderly care. That's this thing I saw on TikTok. This lady, her name is Wendy. Her name is Wendy. Her mom's was an elderly lady, and she was getting treated badly by her caretaker.
Oh my God.
By her caretaker. So
No.
obviously this lady hired this lady that she trusts and to take care of her
Oh my
moms.
God, no way.
Now, it's all over TikTok, it's all over the news. This lady literally mistreated the elderly person.
Oh my God.
She told her, look at you look like a pig.
Oh my God, very verbal abuse.
Verbal abuse. Not only that, she slapped her with a fly swatter.
Oh
so
my
there's several videos that's gone and gone.
You gotta
'cause
be kidding me.
She got caught through the ring thing. So the daughter, Wendy, didn't realize this what was happening until she reviewed one of the videos. When she saw it, when it came back, it went back, my friends.
Oh my God.
And when she went back, it was months and months, like over 400 videos of this lady mistreating her moms. Listen, first of all, I feel personally like,
Right.
like it was personal. Like I saw the lady, I felt like it was my mom's,
Right, of course.
Because my mom's is small and fragile, you know what I'm saying? Especially, if nobody knows, my mom's has cancer. And she, during the time, when she didn't have her hair and everything, she was sitting on the sofa, so she looked small in her little couch and everything.
And fragile.
Right?
Right.
So this lady looked the same way. The woman was so treating her like that.
Oh my
that
goodness.
It felt like, she was treating my moms like that.
Right.
And I was so upset. Listen, this is the true donkey of the week.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I got nothing but no love for this lady. I hope she gets arrested and incarcerated for what she deserved, what she did to this woman. Because, listen, nobody should be treated like that. You got paid by somebody who trusted you. Like she trusted her.
Yeah, and I think that this happens to a lot of us. Once we, one of our parents become ill or we can't take care of them, life, and we got kids of our own, we got a family of our own, we can't be there 24/7.
Yes.
So when we, request services and we trust somebody that's going to be taking care of them, it's sad to know that they mistreating them. If you have an elder family, check on them every day. Yes, I had a cam and check it.
Yeah.
Every hour and check the whole video each night. Thank you.
Yes, you're supposed to do things
and
like
Magda
that.
said that she had a friend that had was mistreated in a home. This happens in the homes too.
In the homes too. So listen, guys,
Yeah.
if you got family members, elderly members, your moms, your dad, your grandparents, go check on them daily or weekly or whatever it is.
Whatever you can, 'cause everybody's busy,
we understand you got your own life and you're doing what you got to do, but do not neglect the fact that you have a parent out there or grandparent out there, and you only come and visit them during the holidays. Come
right.
and visit them more often because they do get mistreated.
They do,
All right,
and they
so-
take advantage of, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, we feel so sorry for those who have been affected. Thank God, you know, when my mom was alive, she was in a home, but she was a tough one, and she would tell you no, but there's some that they cannot speak. They are not,
Yeah,
you know,
and
mentally
that's the thing.
ready to speak or let anybody say, look, I'm hurting, I'm not feeling good, I'm sick or whatever it is, and
Absolutely,
You know,
Evie.
unfortunately.
And that was the story about it, is that this lady plus my parents and grandparents did what they needed to do to raise us. So I made sacrifice to be there every day. Exactly. So you're supposed to do that. And you're right. This lady, she was dealing with this for months and in silence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know my mom's, you know, she got a mouth for her, and she will say something like, yo, bitch, you know, excuse me, you know, hey, B, I don't need you here. You better get out of here.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I know that. And then, you know, at a certain point, I know that, you know, there's going to be a time where my mom's not able to defend herself.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and you know what? If she won't be able to speak, I will have to speak and defend for her
it's
eventually.
worrisome, you
know
know.
what I'm saying? And it worries you, you know what I'm saying? And it scares me. So like I said, guys, be careful with the elderlies. Be careful with your parents and your grandparents. Go and watch them, guys. Go and check in them.
Cherish them, because they
Cherish
could be
them, 'cause
gone
you
next
never know.
tomorrow. You never know what could happen.
You never know, man. And like I said, this one came straight to the heart because the you know, the resemblance
Right.
was so dear. So, you know, guys,
Yeah.
take care of your elderly.
Do your diligence and just be there the best that you can be.
But
That's
guess
it.
what?
Ay, ¿qué pasó?
Guess
Ay,
what?
ay, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
A man chihuahua
Ay, el Chihuahua.
helps saves a man
Oh.
after he falls into an icy crevice
Ay,
in the
espérate.
glaciers in southern Switzerland.
Oh my goodness! Look, Eileen says someone's I know mom was in a nursing home, and the next day he came to visit her. She had a black eye.
You see
I
what
am
I'm
so
saying?
sorry to hear that, and you know our love, you know, sending to her, because
Yeah, man.
it's a terrible
It's terrible
thing.
because they taking advantage. They're getting paid to take care of these people, and they really not. What
They're
they're doing
not.
is they're getting
abusing
frustrated
them.
because they can't do their TikToks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
es
saying?
verdad.
They can't
Are you
do
in
their
my
Tik-
TikTok?
Oh my God, you're disturbing me. You don't see me doing my
Ay, ay, ay.
TikToks.
Oh, I'm
And they
taking a
getting
nap,
mad.
and you making me help you, and
Yo,
whatever the
you
reason
know,
might be.
I
You know?
know they're very rude and disrespectful, and you know, take care of your elderly.
Yeah,
people, man.
please do.
Due diligence and take care of your family, man. Because, like I said, you never know. You never know if they're here tomorrow or today, or you know, when you say goodbye in the morning. When I say goodbye in the morning, I give my mom a kiss on the forehead. She gives me one, and I give her a big hug, and I make sure that, you know, we said goodbye.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You never
definitely.
know.
And that's something, you know, that you have to cherish. Yes. Right. I have a question. Yes. Why do Latin people with a big family has their elder in homes? Just asking. That's a good question.
I don't understand that because I wasn't brought up that.
Right.
That's why my grandma was good in our house.
Right.
We came to her house. I never thought that we here talking without the mic. No, I know someone's going to read that and be like, oh, thinking I'm literally do not understand. That's why I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
understand that because you do have a big,
big family.
right? And there's enough people in the household or whatever to take care of her. Why would you put them in a home?
Right.
I can
Yeah,
understand
I have a friend
personally,
too.
for me,
I have a friend of mine that right now he stays in his mom's house for a week, and then his brother comes the next week, then his sister comes the next week. So once a month he's in his mother's house.
I wish I
So
had
that's why I
that
don't
luxury.
understand. I'm trying to figure out. Is it an American thing? Because I don't see it in no other culture.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
because in other culture, even the Asian culture, they take care of their parents and the grandparents, the elderly. I mean, for me,
Even
for me, in my case, my family's small, so we didn't have. It was only me and my brother really with my mom, and she was so delicate that's the reason why we decided to put her in a home. But she wasn't in her mind was 100. You know what I mean? It was her body that was like this squabbling.
Yeah.
But
No,
but
you
her
know-
mind, she was on point.
yeah. I don't understand that.
But you have a good point. You have a house. You have a house with 7 rooms or whatever it is, and you're home. You don't have anything.
I think
You're
it's-
retired.
you know,
Why can't you take care of your elderly?
Because these people are self-absorbed. This is what it is. They self-absorbed, and they actually feel like she's a nuisance, or they're a nuisance, or what they call it, a discomfort in their daily life. You know what I'm saying?
That could be
they
it.
can put their
And that's
friend. In,
probably what
they
it
can
is.
put their friend in the
You know what I'm
sala
saying?
and don't pay rent for months, but they can't
But
put
they
their
can't
elder-
they can't have their family
Come on, man,
member.
that's crazy, man. You can bring a friend and let them sleep on the couch, but you can't even let your family members stay. You crazy. I would never do that, man. You know, the problem with it, like I said, hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
My family used to be a big family. You know what I'm saying? We was very huge. Like my parents, my mom's siblings, there
Right.
were 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
my
And
goodness.
then for the holidays, it was really big. As the years gone by, my mom's last of the Mohican. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's spread out. So now it's just me and her, you know what I'm saying? And a couple of cousins here in New York. So it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to do what you can.
She says, I think my kids are gonna throw me in a nursing home. Eileen, girl, I'm going with you, girl. Me and you, we're gonna make ruckus in that nursing home, girl. Imagine two viejitas. Woo!
Well, you forgot a few
Like
months
this
ago.
in the wheelchair, like
You
this.
forgot a few months ago that I said that I was going to be in a nursing home and taking care of all those. Yeah, he died.
Shirley says sometimes in Latin families, most expected the daughters to care after the parents unless there is a single son. It is also another thing that happens. Yeah, it's true. I agree with you. Because even when in my house it's me and I'm the little one, but I was the one who was more pendiente to my mother. I was like running with her, running around and stuff like that. Because my brother, he had his family and he had his own home. So it's I agree with Shirley. Sometimes in certain occasions it becomes a little bit hard for certain individuals, that they expected to have the daughters to take care. But what happened with the daughters? Then they can live their life.
But you just said a key thing though. You said your brothers had their family. Then your mother and your grandmother had their family,
Right.
but took care of you anyway.
Yep.
So there's nothing different between when your mom took care of you and you now taking care of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was brought up where my mom used to tell us it's the circle of life.
Circle of
Yeah.
life, exactly.
I took care of you and changed your Pampers. Now you're going to wind up taking care of me and changing my
change my
Pampers.
Pampers.
Pampers, yes.
Like I expect my son to
Basically.
change my Pampers.
You know?
No, I expect J-Lo. J-Lo,
Expect
somebody.
J-Lo to change your
a strip-
Pampers.
a stripper
at
or
the
somebody.
end of the day, this is what happened. My moms did the same thing for my grandmother. She took care of my grandmother
Right.
until her dying day. You know what I'm saying? So like she's the last of the Mohican. There's nobody else left. I'm the one there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there helping my moms, as much as I can, saying whatever she needs, because she do needs her independence as well, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, I know that she's still fragile. She can't do certain things.
Look at Edie says, correct, the Asians are close. Took care of my mom until she passed. No
See?
one else took care of her much. We were 10 siblings, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's
And my mom's
it's like
big.
it depends.
That is so true because my wife, her mom, built a house for her mom right next to her house, so
Wow,
she can
look at
watch
that.
her.
She could watch her, yeah.
Look at that.
And she had her own independence, like she felt like she was in her own home,
Yeah.
but she was right like 10 feet away, so she could just go and check up and so they were always there. So that's why I don't understand when I come here to America. I'm like, why they
And they
doing
don't-
that? And in
yeah.
Puerto Rico, I didn't see that either.
No,
I
you
didn't
don't
see that
see that
many
in Puerto
elders
Rico, yeah.
in.
No, en Puerto Rico, I
They
don't know,
had the
had
little
their own.
room, their house.
Y ya.
They got their own house.
I
but
would, I
So,
wish
I
that
think-
I was
I think
able
it is
to
an
have my
American-
mom
it's
now.
it's an American thing because in America, you have this selfish need. Here in America, everybody has this narcissistic, selfish need where everything is an inconvenience and a nuisance to them. So what they do is decide, hey, listen, you know what? I don't want to deal with the elderly person and take care of her, even if she's my parent, because I got this money, I got this car, I got this girl.
No, but
I
they-
got
but-
this.
but when they están
live in a
apretados-
different type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
I can't
pero
go out, I
espérate,
can't do so
pero-
it's a selfish need. You know what I'm saying? So Americans who's actually, terrible are selfless. Selfish.
Pero cuando tienen el pelo atropado, apretado,
When
they
this-
need money. Oh, well, mami, abuela, préstame 20 pesos. Like, can you lend me money? I'm in this, in a bind. Can you help me? Pa eso es tan bueno. Think about it. Sorry.
I understand that, Eileen. When the senior citizens with dementia, it's harder for the family to take care of.
I had to chime in on this one because this one really like Papito, it hits me. Because my grandmother had dementia and Alzheimer's. They was like, we're going to take her to a home. I said, no, you're not. I'll be right there. I moved to New York just to be right next to her, and I hired someone to be there 24 hours a day. So there's ways, because again, my mother sacrificed my brother when she was 16 years old. She gave birth. She had to leave my grandmother's house. This is a story that I found out. And then lived with her father, and then she was bouncing house to
Oh,
house.
my goodness.
But she did not give up my brother. So that's why I was like, wait a minute. She sacrificed a lot for us. Why are we not sacrificing for
For
them?
her. Yeah.
So that's why I stood here with my grandmother, and then my grandmother passed away, and I still have her apartment because I don't want to give it up. And my own, you know what I mean? So what I did, sacrifice. I worked more just to pay double rent. So there is things that, I guess it's the way I was brought up. I was brought up old time wise. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
Right.
It's true.
I wasn't
Yeah.
brought up American wise. And then plus, since 8, 9 years old, I've been around Asians. So I was brought up with their thought as well.
Right.
So maybe that's why.
Because they're very close to their, with their family, like the grandparents, the parents. They're very,
not just the Asians, even like the Hindus and the Guyanese people.
Right.
They very, respectful to their elderlies as well. You know what I'm saying? And this is what brings me to the point that we should do much better as humans to take care of our past, because we are the present and we need to teach our future to take care of
Right,
us.
Shirley. Some just can be helped and need the extra attention from a nursing home. That's the reason why I put my mom in a nursing home. But I used to see her every day. I used to come out of work. I used to work from 9 to 5, and at 5 o'clock I would go and see my mom and have dinner with her. Every 7 days. When I got pregnant, then I had to limit myself a little bit at the later months when I was, about to give birth, because I had to take it easy and stuff. But I would take every weekend and I would go see my mom. I would take my son to see his grandma, Tata, because she didn't want to be called grandma.
Yeah.
She's like, call me Tata. And every weekend I would go and take my kid and spend time with her so she could know him and my son could know who his grandmother was. But, it does limit, but the reality is that sometimes we just don't, and we don't go at least once a week. We just don't go, period. We'll show up
holidays.
On holidays, give them a gift, mira,
Or their
flowers,
birthday, and then bounce.
y nos vamos.
Oh,
And that's it.
They go to take photos so they can say, look
They
at
can
how
say,
good
oh,
they
yeah.
are.
I took a photo.
Look, take a picture.
And have evidence.
But
Listen,
Shirley,
don't do
but
this.
Shirley
Listen,
did.
Yeah, I
at
see.
the end of the day, if you have
I agree with you,
you know what I'm
Shirley.
saying?
Yeah.
If you have people, if you put family in the nursing homes, that sounds good. It's great. You could do that, even if they need the 24-hour assistance. But that doesn't mean you should neglect your responsibility to visit them and give them your quality time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And because at the end of the day, some of these orderlies, or that's what they call
They be
orderlies.
taking advantage of them.
They take advantage of them.
Especially the ones that don't have family coming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
If they don't have family coming in and visiting them, they get treated the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because they figure, you know what, nobody's here to watch them.
Nobody, I could take it. Mira, dame eso, chavo. Give me this.
I'm going to do
Give
this.
me that. And
give
they
me your,
steal.
Give me your Jell-O. You ain't going to eat your Jell-O. You ain't got no teeth anyway. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
my Jell-O.
Shut up.
But response to Shirley, who said it depends a lot on the mental health, physical health, and family injury.
Right.
A lot of people don't know the insurance covers all that. Like I said, my grandmother had dementia and everything. They were going to take her away because she was bad to the she used to throw things at them. But what I did, I called the insurance and I said, you send a mental person that qualifies to work with a mental patient. They do that. So there's ways around it, but the insurance would not tell you because they don't want to waste that money. You know what I mean? I got her every equipment, everything that she would need. The doctors say, Charles, she need a bluer sky. I would look for the insurance policy to say that she's going to get a bluer sky.
Yeah,
but insurance is not going to tell you that. So double check the insurance because it costs them, it doesn't cost them much money to put them in a nursing home. It makes them money putting them in a nursing home.
Yeah, they do.
Keeping them in your house is what costs them money. That's why they don't want them in your house.
Yeah, because, they keep the money like that Social Security check. The nursing homes gets it. And then a percentage of that money goes into a little account that the resident is going to have of that senior, the senior citizen center.
Yeah.
Whatever, the home.
It gives them what they supposed to get.
Yeah, you have to research. Yes, Magda.
And then on top of that, make sure you bring
It's true, Shirley.
clothing for them. Make sure you bring, maybe
Sometimes
a little
they
extra
don't.
money. You know what I'm saying? Bring a cell
They
phone, a good cell phone for them that they could utilize for you to contact them all the time. Because, oh man,
I had a phone for my mom.
This really
My mom
touched
had a cell phone.
so much.
My mom had a cell phone, and I used to call her, and I was always in communication with her. And she would tell me, Evie, I need this. Can you please bring me this? I'd be like, Mom, I'm going to cook this. You want some of this? Yeah, yo quiero esto, whatever. We were always in communication.
Here's something that probably no one knows.
Right.
Unless they know the law. But you can put a camera in your elder's room in a home.
We didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, wow.
We didn't know that. I didn't know
There's
that.
no such thing as a HIPAA law or service because it is pointed towards your
Resident,
parent,
right.
your grandmother, your grandfather. That camera is pointed towards them. That is our privacy. There is no such thing, and that's a public area.
Wow.
But the places would not tell you that because they don't want you seeing what's going on.
Happening,
Right.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So you can put one, be like, listen, I'm putting one right in her bed. Here's the camera. They cannot tell you nothing because it's pointed to her. It's not pointed to the other patient. It's not pointed outside. If you don't like it, then don't come in and help my grandmother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But and plus,
interesting.
they have cameras already inside. So what privacy are they talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know that. So check that out and put a camera where your
Look at that. We
parents
learn
are.
things here in the Latino Ruido. Mira para
You know what
allá.
I'm saying? I got a wrinkle in my brain.
Yeah, hey, getting a ring.
Hey,
ordering. Listen, pero mira, listen, at the end of the day,
taking care of your elderlies.
Yes, you see, take care of your elderly, love them, do the best that you can. At the end of the day, listen, they did it for you. It's time for you to give them love,
But you want to know who take care of their elderly? This man's Chihuahua.
Mira, Chihuahua, let me tell you, he's a hero.
He's a hero.
He's a hero. Dios mío. Tell us, Bronx Papito, what happened?
Because the man's Chihuahua helped save a man after he fell into the icy crevice on a glacier in southern Switzerland.
Ay, Dios mío. Mira, those little Chihuahuas, they're something else. They're mean. They're like little pit bulls. I call them little pit bulls.
Yeah, so the man fell nearly 26 feet after breaking through a snow bridge on Friday, July 4th.
What?
4th of July. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. No, he went
Right?
there to what? To
Fortunately, he had a walkie-talkie to call for help,
thank God.
but his exact location was unknown.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Rescue
5, 6,
team
7.
from the air began searching for him, but the hole he fell into was barely visible.
El hole, because you know I love that fancy word crevices.
You know what I'm saying?
No, ese es un hoyo.
Un hoyo.
Ese mete because I
Crevices.
bruto que es,
You know
he
what's
just
a-
fell on the hoyo.
You want to know what's a crevice? Was between my cheeks.
Ay,
You know what I'm saying? After about 30 minutes, they noticed that the man's chihuahua was pacing on a nearby rock.
ay.
So the dog's presence led the team to the crevice, allowing them to locate and rescue the man. The pair were then flown to a hospital nearby.
So you know, they were good. They good condition. They were in good condition. You know, and the Chihuahua was the hero.
Yes. So, you know, the rescuers emphasized that the dog's critical role was that if the dog wasn't there, they would have never found him.
Yeah, I bet you the dog was. Oh my! You know what? And if you go online, you could see the pictures of the dog. And the dog, espérate, the dog had a little fur coat. He had a coat. He had like fur over here, like a little hood, little fur thing.
He had the winter outfit, right?
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? He was a snow bunny.
It was a Pomeranian, and he was just doing it. He was like this. They took a picture. He's like this
You know what I'm saying?
because he's a hero. He's
But
crypto.
yeah, he was a hero. But but at the end of the day, they would. Listen, if it wasn't for the dog pacing back and forth in his Gucci,
Little Gucci,
You know,
outfit. His little McLaren. Not McLaren.
You listen, the rescuers
What's that,
wouldn't
the
know
brand?
what would have happened to that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably would have died. The
He
company
would've died
pays the
there.
Chihuahuas for the four-legged
'Cause-
hero.
Honestly, who's there hanging out around that area? I'm not gonna hear him say, "Help!" No, the dog was like, "Woo, woo," and like pacing. They're like, "Wait a minute, what's that little thing moving? What's going on?"
Yeah,
So,
man. So,
that Chihuahua is gonna get two thumbs
Two thumbs up, Mr.
Not even
Chihuahua.
four.
You got
5,
4
6,
thumbs
7,
up.
8,
You
all the
gotta
thumbs.
get
All
these
of them.
thumbs up,
Yes.
man, Chihuahua.
Thank
because
you, thank
listen,
you.
for him, the man is about to.
Thank you for your service.
He's good for. He's. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? People.
Lo ve. And how come me? I don't listen.
That's-
Pero mira, it's sad because unfortunately, like a couple of weeks ago, that Brazilian lady fell down the volcano, and then they didn't find her. But unfortunately, she passed away. But if she would have had a dog, I bet you the dog would have been like, woof,
At the volcano,
woof,
right?
At the volcano.
You know what I'm saying? Pacing back and
Bendito.
forth.
Our
She
condolences
should've
to her family.
She should have taken her dog.
Yeah, she should have taken a dog
You know what I'm
or
saying?
something. Yo no sé, cualquier cosa. I don't know. Pero, yo no sé. Oh, take a map. Why you didn't have a map?
Yep.
Took Dora. Yeah. Who's that? Look, it's Joe. They should have took Dora.
You know?
Backpack.
Straight up, Dora got backpack.
Yeah,
And then inside
and boots.
backpack, she got maps.
And she got boobs. Are there boobs? Are there not boobs?
Boots, not boobs. His name ain't boobs.
Boots.
The monkey don't come out with a pair of
No, boots. Boots. But I said boobs.
But she said boobs. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine a monkey coming out the backpack.
I'll help
Hey, my name
you.
is Boobs.
I'll help you.
His name is Boots. He got
So
both
guys,
eyes.
you know what? The moral of the story is take yourself an animal somehow.
Your service dog.
Get a service dog.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get
Get
a
lost.
donkey.
You get lost in Bronx River Parkway. Look, Lassie, go get help.
You crazy? I'm gonna have my donkey. Kefe.
I thought Jose. Jose is gonna be his name.
I'll probably call him Jeff. This is my donkey, Jeff. We're like, yo, Jeff.
And you know what, guys? And I see a donkey hanging out with you. I
Yeah, I feel like I will hang out with that
I
donkey.
think that would be the best pet for you,
Me
a
and my
donkey.
burro, así mismo.
Yo, I see Bros Papito with a burro.
And then we have
Yes.
another flood watch, and I'm under the water. I see a burro caminando.
Ay, Dios mío,
Like, there goes
imagine that.
Papito as burro.
Oh my God, I can. Yo no puedo, pero mira, talking about burros. Hee-haw. Look, the donkey will bring Cuban coffee. Yes! And some galletitas
Yeah,
with
sure.
butter and cheese. Please,
saying?
donkey.
I swear to God.
Yes.
I swear to God, from now on, I'm going to walk in the background. From now on, I'm going to walk in the background with a burro like Juan Valdez.
Yes, like this. Walking like this.
You see Bronx Papito with a burro. You're like, yo, there goes that pontito.
And the cafe, and the cup of cafe like this.
Cup of coffee. There goes that Bronx Papito otra vez. You know what I'm saying?
Pero mira, talking about burros, mira, did you hear about that wild fight over the parking space? Mira, that it went viral. The video went viral. Those are burros right there. That's a totally burro behavior in New York City. Listen, what is going on? We're fighting over a parking spot? That is crazy.
But what happened? Did he like ordered the parking space and somebody took it?
No, they had a parking space. The girl was, the lady was, driving around. New Yorkers with a car, we always drive around looking for the parking.
And you leave that person holding the parking space.
No, they put a garbage can in there. So she's like, listen, okay, I respect that. She like 20 minutes, half an hour later, they're still with the garbage can in that parking spot. Come on, that's not fair.
Yeah.
So, she had to say something. She's like, look, guys, I need to park. Can I just back up? Like, but they were like, of course, they were upset. They got it escalated for nonsense. And, the girl got beat up. And, they called the cops. They, brought charges on them. And they got arrested, a mother and daughter duo. Whoa. So now they're facing charges. And they even apologized to the lady. But the lady was like, no, I'm not having it. Because you're apologizing because now it went viral. Everybody see who you are.
Yeah,
and
what kind
they
of
know the
animal
neighborhood knows about you guys. And the thing is that unfortunately a bystander, another male got involved and are you kidding me? So he just felt like getting involved in the whole shenanigans. So listen. Burros. Son toditos burros.
Yeah, a bunch of burros.
Yes.
Yeah, straight up.
Listen, it's a parking spot. And it's ridiculous that we are getting frustrated over that.
Well, they got charged with a first-degree assault. So
first degree. Ay, Dios mío.
That you get that. You deserve that, bunch of burros.
Burros. Yeah, they are burros. But listen, guys, don't be a burro while drinking your juice in your neighborhood. Please.
Drinking your juice.
Don't be a burro. Listen, let's just take care of each other. There's a lot of things going on in the world, with immigration and all this stuff, and we,
don't forget to take care of yourself.
Yeah, our festivals being threatened by all this ICE and all. Listen, there's better things than to be fighting over a parking spot.
Space.
There's worse thing. Let's love each other. Let's take care of each other.
Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. And I speak waving my hands for some reason. People are scared of me. Maybe because of the gun I'm holding.
Yes, we need that. Look. What? What do you mean? What did I do? What?
You want the parking space?
What?
You want it? Do you want the parking space?
But listen, guys. Love each other, respect each other. Let's enjoy this summer. Let's enjoy all these festivities, the events. Don't forget, follow each other. There's a lot of things happening at the end of this month and next month. A lot of things happening.
And make sure you follow us because we're going to have all these events coming in and we're going to keep promoting it, and you're going to see it on our page, on the LDM page. And don't forget to follow us on our page.
Yes,
we're
definitely.
We're going to keep promoting everything. So
we are open for business, baby.
That's right. So be safe, be blessed, and be you.
Love and blessing, guys. Bye.
Aquí en el Latino Rudio todo puede ocurrir.